For some bad guys, mere world domination simply isn't enough. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 movie characters that tried to destroy the world.
I need to fulfill life's one true purpose. To grow and spread, covering all that exists until everything is me.
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're looking at the characters who set their ambitions so high that they attempted to destroy a whole planet. This means we have to leave characters like Loki, who just wanted to take over the world, off the list.
No!
Also, since we're primarily dealing with attempted destruction, beware of spoilers. Number 10. Kaecilius Dormammu, Doctor Strange.
We will now receive the power to destroy the one who betrayed us.
Kaecilius was once a student of the Ancient One, but became disillusioned with her after learning that she drew most of her power from the Dark Dimension. Instead, he chose to serve the Dark Dimension's own lord, Dormammu. Under his command, Kaecilius and his followers set out to destroy the sanctums on Earth in order for Dormammu and the Dark Dimension to engulf the planet.
We don't seek to rule this world. We seek to save it, to hand it over to a Dormammu who is the intent of all evolution. The why of all existence.
Thankfully, Doctor Strange was able to thwart them by trapping Dormammu in an endless time loop and effectively annoying his foes into submission. Though Dormammu was little more than a floating head, Kaecilius and his willingness to betray the entire human race certainly left a lasting impression.
It's the end and the beginning.
Number 9. Azrael, Dogma.
No pleasure, no rapture, no exquisite sin greater than central air.
Fed up with baking in hell for all eternity, the demon Azrael decides to initiate a plan that would destroy existence itself. To do this, he manipulates the fallen angels Bartleby and Loki, who were recently banished to Earth, by sending them news clippings about a church in New Jersey giving out indulgences. This would let them back into heaven, but would also counteract a decision of God, therefore destroying the concept of reality.
And if everyone has to go down with me, so be it.
Azrael ends up meeting his maker after being hit with a divine golf club wielded by Silent Bob. As played to maniacal perfection by Jason Lee, Azrael is the epitome of petty, but is also a pleasure to watch.
Human, have you ever been to hell? I think not.
Number 8. Nero, Star Trek.
Fire everything!
This rage-fueled Romulan gets bonus points for actually managing to destroy a world, if not our world. In his quest for vengeance against Spock, Nero was sent back in time where he successfully destroyed the Vulcan homeworld with the help of a home-brewed black hole. Nero then set his sights on Earth, with plans to do the same thing. Fortunately, he was foiled by the crew of a little ship called the USS Enterprise. Thanks to a hammy but frightening performance by Eric Bana, and motivations more sympathetic than you'd think, Nero managed to make a mark on the Star Trek franchise, even if he didn't live long or prosper.
I would rather suffer the end of Romulus 1,000 times.
Number 7. Ultron, Avengers: Age of Ultron.
There's only one path to peace. The Avengers' extinction.
Tony Stark only had peace in his mind when he uploaded the artificial intelligence found in a Chitauri scepter to his global defense program, Ultron. Unfortunately, Ultron decided that the only way to obtain peace on Earth was to, well, destroy it, leaving himself to preside over the ruins.
What's the vibranium for?
I'm glad you asked that because I wanted to take this time to explain my evil plan.
Though Ultron is often depicted as cold and calculating, this iteration is brimming with genocidal personality. Having bested the Avengers at every turn, he initiates his plan for global extinction, using a vibranium-powered machine to lift the continent of Sokovia and crash it into Earth. Earth's mightiest heroes were able to stop him, but only with seconds remaining, and not without personal cost.
If you stay here, you'll die.
Number 6. Gozer, Ghostbusters.
Are you a god?
Once very big in Sumeria, Gozer the Gozerian decided to make an ill-conceived comeback in 1980s Manhattan. Suffice it to say, Gozer's old-timey way of talking made the shape-shifting god stand out.
Choose the form of the Destructor.
Appearing first as a humanoid figure with fantastic powers, Gozer asks the people of New York to choose the form it would destroy them as. Thankfully, the wandering mind of Ray Stantz ultimately resulted in it taking the form of the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, likely saving NYC from greater destruction, and in the process earning Gozer a place in pop culture history. Though the Ghostbusters succeeded in destroying the Destroyer, Gozer lives on in our minds forever.
Then...
Number 5. King Ghidorah, the Godzilla franchise. As destructive a force as Godzilla can sometimes be, he pales in comparison to the power demonstrated by his arch-nemesis, the fearsome three-headed dragon Ghidorah. The monster originally appeared as an extraterrestrial beast believed to have destroyed Venus and prophesied to do the same thing to Earth. Whether Ghidorah is flying solo, being controlled by an alien race like the Zillions in Invasion of Astro Monster or the Futurians in Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah, it often poses such a colossal threat that it may even require a team-up involving the likes of Godzilla, Mothra, and Rodan. You gotta appreciate a three-headed kaiju that keeps coming back for more, even when outnumbered. Number 4. Agent Smith, the Matrix franchise.
Human beings are a disease, a cancer of this planet. You are a plague, and we are the cure.
An intelligent computer program that openly despised humans. The agent known as Smith seemingly met an early demise at the hands of Neo in The Matrix. However, the sequels revealed that Smith's apparent deletion allowed him to evolve beyond the control of the Matrix, revive himself, and copy himself onto anyone in the simulation. Smith concluded that the only way to destroy the human race was to destroy the Matrix itself, and its savior, Neo.
We are here because of you, Mr. Anderson. We're here to take from you what you tried to take from us.
Played excellently by Hugo Weaving, Smith oozes with hatred. With his uniquely menacing manner of speech and distinct fashion sense, Smith is more than a program with a plan. He is a villainous icon of the sci-fi genre.
The purpose of life is to end.
Number 3. General Zod, Man of Steel.
Surrender within 24 hours. Or watch this world suffer the consequences.
What if Superman were a nostalgic megalomaniac? You'd basically get the DCEU Zod. Earth's sun gives the disgraced general powers equivalent to Kal-El, which, coupled with his mastery of military tactics, makes him truly formidable. His plan to use Kryptonian technology to terraform Earth into another Krypton nearly succeeds until Superman, Lois, and the military make one last desperate counterattack.
These humans you've adopted, I will take them all from you one by one.
In a massive brawl with his Kryptonian counterpart, Zod can only be stopped when Superman is forced to cross a line and claim the villain's life. He didn't leave his mark on Earth as he'd intended, but Zod sure changed our hero forever. Number 2. Skynet, the Terminator franchise.
Skynet had to wipe out his entire existence.
Skynet might not be a movie character in the traditional sense, but there's no denying that it has a mind of its own. Originally, Skynet was a military computer system designed to eliminate human error in the event of nuclear attack. Unfortunately, it became too smart for its own good. Before its creators could pull the plug, though, it launched a nuclear attack on humanity, wiping out 3 billion people. Since then, across the various films and timelines, it's been working its big old computer brain to the bone, attempting to finish the job and crush the human resistance. Decades after its debut, Skynet continues to inspire a healthy fear of artificial intelligence.
If even one bomb drops on Skynet before sunrise, our future will be lost.
Number 1. The Aliens, the Independence Day franchise. These extraterrestrials arrived on July 2nd in massive spaceships, laying waste to cities around the world with their advanced weaponry. After multiple failed counterattacks on July 3rd, the human race hit back against the aliens on July 4th, with a large military assault and a nuke right in their mothership. Apparently not content with one assault on Earth, however, the aliens returned 20 years later, this time with a weapon designed to drill to the Earth's core. You gotta give them credit for tenacity. And hey, if it weren't for them, chances are the people of Earth would still be fighting each other. These aliens failed to destroy Earth, but they did unite it.
Today, we celebrate our Independence Day.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.